In the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, along the banks of the Euphrates River, once stood one of the greatest wonders of the ancient world, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. This legendary garden, filled with lush greenery and exotic plants, defied the harsh desert environment. But how was such a marvel of engineering even possible in 600 BC? And what can the innovations of the Hanging Gardens teach us about modern technology today? Let's explore the secrets behind this ancient engineering feat and its lasting impact on the world. According to ancient texts, the Hanging Gardens were constructed by King Nebuchadnezzar II around 600 BC for his wife, Queen Amytis. The queen, who hailed from the lush mountains of Media, missed her homeland's greenery and mountains. To ease her homesickness, Nebuchadnezzar supposedly commissioned a grand terraced garden that would simulate her native landscape. While the gardens were described as a series of tiered terraces, rising one above the other like a green mountain, their exact location remains a mystery. Some historians even question whether they truly existed. But whether fact or legend, the Hanging Gardens symbolize an extraordinary achievement of ancient engineering, blending nature and architecture in an awe-inspiring way. But how could such a massive, verdant garden thrive in the scorching heat of Babylon? The key to the Hanging Gardens' success lay in its sophisticated irrigation system. The gardens were said to be watered by an intricate network of channels and pumps that lifted water from the Euphrates River to the terraces high above. One theory suggests the use of a device known as a chain pump. Powered by human or animal labor, this mechanism would have raised water to the uppermost levels of the gardens, where it flowed downward, irrigating the plants on each terrace. The idea of lifting water to great heights with such a device was an engineering marvel for its time. This innovation ensured that every level of the garden remained lush, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem in the middle of the arid Mesopotamian desert. It was an early example of water management technology, a concept that remains crucial in our world today. Although the Hanging Gardens have long since vanished, their engineering principles continue to influence modern technology. In many ways, the concept of the gardens paved the way for modern-day solutions to challenges in agriculture and urban development. Take vertical farming, for example. Today, cities across the world are looking for sustainable ways to grow food in urban environments with limited space. Vertical farms, much like the Hanging Gardens, use stacked layers to grow plants, often indoors, where climate and irrigation are carefully controlled. This efficient use of space and resources is a direct reflection of ancient innovation. Similarly, the idea of controlled water distribution in the Hanging Gardens can be seen in modern irrigation systems. Techniques like drip irrigation and hydroponics allow water to be delivered precisely where it's needed, minimizing waste and ensuring crops receive the right amount of hydration. The ancient Babylonians' mastery of water management has also inspired modern infrastructure. From dams and canals to urban water recycling systems, our ability to move, store, and distribute water has its roots in ancient engineering. Modern-day cities face many of the same challenges that Babylon did: arid climates, growing populations, and the need for green spaces. By studying ancient techniques like those used in the Hanging Gardens, engineers have developed more efficient and sustainable ways to manage water in today's world. The Hanging Gardens also represent one of the earliest examples of merging architecture with nature. This concept, known today as green architecture, seeks to create sustainable buildings that harmonize with their environment, often by incorporating vegetation into the design. Inspired by the ancient concept of lush, elevated gardens, modern cities are now turning to green rooftops and vertical gardens to reduce heat, manage stormwater, and promote biodiversity in urban spaces. The idea of creating green oases in the heart of bustling cities is more relevant than ever in today's fight against climate change. While much of the Hanging Gardens remains shrouded in mystery, their influence on both ancient and modern engineering cannot be denied. Whether they were a real physical space or a symbol of human ambition and creativity, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon stand as a testament to what early civilizations were capable of achieving. From the earliest attempts to harness the power of water to the green architecture of today, the legacy of the Hanging Gardens lives on. The vision of a sustainable, flourishing urban oasis, one that balances nature and technology, is as relevant now as it was over 2,000 years ago. If you enjoyed this look into the engineering marvels of the ancient world, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Who knows what other forgotten innovations from the past might shape our future?